everyone, it's Miss Steinman again, your school librarian, and this is your conclusion video for your Big 6 lesson. We're going to quickly review what we've learned about Big 6 today. Some key points to remember from your online lesson over Big 6 are that the Big 6 is simply information problem solving. We can use the Big 6 process to solve problems and make decisions while correctly using information. Also, remember that we don't just use the Big 6 process when completing research, but we use the process daily, whether we recognize it or not. Take note that the stages don't necessarily have to go in order, and not all stages have to take a long time. Perhaps the most important thing to remember from your lesson today are the Big 6 process steps. It isn't necessarily important that you remember the exact category or name of each stage, but it is important that you remember the idea of each step, or what you will do at each step. Remembering the song will help. The following slides will quickly review each step with important questions or actions you should be asking or doing during the process. Step 1 is task definition. Ask yourself, what is the problem? What am I supposed to do? Then figure out what type of information you will need in order to complete the task. Step 2 is information seeking strategies. Some things to think about are which sources to use, print, electronic, a combination of both, and which resources would be the best to complete this task. The third step is to locate and access information. Use books in print, databases, magazines, periodicals, and more to help you find information on your topic or about your problem. Don't forget, your librarian and teacher are very helpful resources as well. The fourth step in the Big 6 process is to use the information in the resources to find the most important points. Underline, take notes, highlight, bullet point, write down information if you are listening to a resource. Really, do anything you need in order to remember the important points. The fifth step is to synthesize or put your ideas together. Make sure to organize your ideas by making an outline, a web, or list of key points before you begin writing and composing your final product. The final step is to evaluate your product. How will you determine if you did a good job? Use a rubric or other guide provided by your teacher or librarian to judge your product. Think about the entire process. How did it go? Did you complete all of the Big 6 steps? I want to thank you for joining me on this online lesson today using Test Teach with BlendSpace. A picture of the handout can be seen here, but please remember to access the handout for additional resources and utilize this handout during your research in the library while you complete the Big 6 process. I hope you had a good time learning about the Big 6 process, and I look forward to working with you soon while you complete research using the Big 6 in the library.